Welcome! We're the Custodians! I'm Rhett!
I'm gay.
I'm Joe.
And today we're going to be reacting to more Chainsaw Man. I got my Wakanda Forever notes up. This will be Season 1, Episode 6. Last time on The Man of Saws, we had a little bit of devil lore, a little bit of boob touches,
little bit.
And now we're in the back rooms.
It's actually the name of the outro.
Was back rooms,
Audience.
yes.
It's actually called back.
I love it.
But I'm going to let Joe very concisely come with a crackpot theory he created.
This was like 2 hours after the recording. I just watched the outro a couple more times. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking jamming to this shit. And I was like, I'm watching the visuals more. I'm like, wait a second.
He told me.
Wait a second. Like, okay, so theory. What they're currently fighting either is like infinity or like eternity or some sort of devil like that.
Some cosmic abstract.
It's some cosmic abstract thing. Because outro, you see like infinity symbols. You see them going through like MC Escher paintings.
MC
you go, like,
Escher, that's what it was.
Yeah, going through like constant patterns of like the same thing happening over and over and over again. Like keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming.
Keep count.
I don't know if you guys noticed too, but there's like 4 like horses
yes.
in it. Like 4 horses, like what the apocalypse?
Apocalypse. Famine, death, apocalypse, and
So-
plague. No.
It's
I don't think apocalypse.
It's
Famine,
famine,
death,
death,
apocalypse.
plague, and war.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's the 4 horsemen of
Pestilence.
apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's of apocalypse, that's it.
With that, I think that's what I was thinking. So I don't think that's the gun devil Rhett that we saw. That was like the horse running because it looked like it was made of guns. Like it went back. It's made of guns and like hands and stuff. I think
So we
there's
just said it's
like
war or
war. That's symbolizing just war.
Which one was pale? Because that one's gonna be death.
The white one running through the
That
hallway,
makes sense,
like
yeah.
it had a
Yeah,
bow.
riding the white horse.
I had like both half of the guy like walking on either side of the room. I really love that outro, by the way. It's a bop. That is my theory.
Joe had actually brought that up to me. We were at the gym, and I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense. And I looked up to see if like fear of infinity or eternity was a thing, and certainly enough, it is a legitimate fear.
I can see that like if like
Anxiety,
pain never ends or some sort of plight you're dealing with, so this is never ending,
Or
like
your
something like
issues
that.
you have will
Or maybe
never
it's
end.
just like, maybe it might also tie into like the fear of what happens after death, just like infinite darkness kind of thing, like what's going on there.
That's
I
why
also
you'll get
did
out.
just name drop death and darkness in the same sentence, so they're coming. Got my eyes on it. It's been building up since Unga and Bunga, alright? You know?
Bunga bunga.
Yes, we're in the back rooms. We have all of our new cast of characters. Let's get started, shall we? Before we
Yeah.
do, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on social media, links in the description. You get a shout out during the video if you support us on Patreon, which is also in the links in the description, as well as access to our exclusive polls and our Discord, and full-length reactions, which will be available right now. Also, all the full-length reactions to the previous Chainsaw Mans, and My Hero, and a bunch of other shit. So, yeah, go support us there. With all that out of the way, let's get started. This is... I cycled through every single show in my brain there, and I'm like, this isn't My Hero, this isn't
Which one
Tokyo
was
Ghoul,
it?
this
No,
isn't...
no, Chainsaw Man.
Is it- Chainsaw Man! Chainsaw Man! Season 1, Episode 6. On Ga! In 3, 2, 1, go.
小紅ちゃんダブルピースでじっとしてて
Make a double piece.
Why double?
I love how she immediately went in there.
Look back.
Oh, she's saying that's not changing.
Oh fuck! So we can't just break the
Oh.
windows. We can't do the thing
Oh.
that you wish you could do in every video game.
Oh.
Guys, we're in an anime OP right now. Yep. So they're not just trapped in an endless hotel. They're trapped
They're
in
just-
the finite 8th floor. Power titties.
Is there a problem in listening to this song too many times?
I don't
It's
listen
about
to it
workout
that often
clothes.
because I don't want to burn it out.
It's
Oh,
in my
it's not
workout
burned out
clothes.
at all, bro.
Every song has its limit.
Nah, man.
Every Pokemon move has its PP, you know?
Nah, this has got unlimited PP. Unlimited PP for Makima.
Guys, look, I'm denji.
Yeah.
Guys, look.
Hey, I mean, might as well be comfortable. Like,
Not thinking that.
I mean, we have an infinite supply of nutrition when it comes to Denji. Oh, wait, no, we don't, because he needs blood to regen. Devil lore!
Released?
Devil lore! So it's not on the 8th floor.
鳥にまんまとはめられたってわけ
So something intelligent! That's something intelligent! This is the shit I wanted to talk about last episode, but we ran out of time.
お腹ペコペコで死んじゃうんだ
No, we got Denji.
Go Benny
That was,
Lore.
yeah, that was a little exposition-y.
親が
This is the job that.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ, Kobeni.
This is a lot.
818. Aha. I'm glad that he's
Why is
picking
it-
that shit up.
Oh, dude, 8! Infinity!
Infinity. Yeah.
Infinity!
Good job.
Well, I guess that is a reason to be fear of.
Yeah, we
Stuck
might
somewhere
not be.
forever.
Wake me up when we figure it.
So the
That was
title of the
bad.
episode is like we must kill Denji or something. So I wonder if he's like the focal point.
What?
You didn't even start with the shower or the sink. Good.
Oh my god.
100%.
You monster!
Maybe the building is the devil. I don't know.
I can feel pretty confident because Aki is, you know, he's still in the
Aki's
job.
carrying.
Oh, is it now?
Oh.
From me. Great. He's gonna get cancer because of you. Awesome. In this line of work, even. Come on, kid. Don't be a pussy.
Socializing?
Oh, the parent of the partner. Must have been a parent of the partner. Oh! Yeah, a girlfriend.
It's like, why didn't you protect him? Or her?
Mm-hmm. It's just an occupational hazard, huh?
Yeah.
This job sucks.
Do they even get paid properly?
slap
Like, how much do they get
Aki.
paid?
No amount of sexual harassment's gonna make this better.
Is Aki just gonna fucking deck her?
That's proper payback. Stick gum on people's clothing.
I hope it gets in her hair. Ah, she's a cutie. If you're the ones that are batshit crazy. Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, Denji.
Bruh.
If you want my almond soup, get
Tofu
lung
doesn't
cancer.
taste good.
Yeah, if you start smoking, I can bum some off of you. I mean, come on. If you end up dying from lung cancer, it probably means you lived a longer life than you should have.
And the famous last words.
Damn, that's close.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I wonder how public safety handles workplace relationships. Oh, never mind. Even worse.
Right?
Huh? Oh.
Yep, here we go.
Oh.
It's like start speaking Portuguese, and it's like I can't. What are you saying? A contract?
Oh shit.
What?
I wants Denji because it's a devil. Denji's kind of like half devil. What are you doing, bud? Bud? Fuck. Oh. Woo! Woo! I thought that was it. It could be because Denji's. No, Denji doesn't actually secretly have a
Grow up.
bullet in him. They would have sensed that.
Oh my god.
This can't be good for her brain getting knocked out that frequently.
Fuck.
He can't summon his. He can't summon his.
That's unfortunate.
The Fox Devil's body is in Kyoto. God, that's so cool.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Look at this rip
Whoa,
off.
whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, can you move to a safer distance before you try
Wait.
that? Can you move to a safer distance? Let's destroy the building! What is this Mugen Train shit?
I fucking knew it. I knew this. I knew the building was the devil.
Contract.
I like how she just nonchalantly turning away from it.
Oh.
Okay, now we know.
Okay, Devil Lore!
Interesting.
Well, all he says is he has to eat him.
But why? Why does it want power?
Well, it doesn't want power, it wants denji.
I know. Why not power as well?
じゃあ私も
There we go.
Denji, could you like chainsaw out?
Yeah, just dig in.
思いついても
I need that Nobel Peace Prize.
死んどくれ
Okay, we got some.
Getting a lot of shit! Woo!
Mm.
Hey, at least now we have a source of nutrients.
餓死しちゃうぞ
Oh, we can eat the devil.
それはダメ
What does
That's-
that mean?
使えば解決できんならよ
Wait a minute!
どうせ
Wait a minute! What if the sword is the blade devil that we see in the opening?
The Blade Devil?
Joe, you get what
We
I'm
gotta-
saying?
Yeah. Like you say, just transform into the Blade Devil.
Maybe it's like the
Like, can
the
you
source
have
of the
more than one?
contract?
Can you have more than
Powers
one
ate all the
contract?
food.
わしじゃないデンジが食べておったわ
'Twas not I.
その魔人の力で8階から出られない
There,
Good
Kobeni.
work. Good work, Kobeni.
I really hate her.
Oh shit! Holy, hey, be careful. Yeah, Kobeni in the right state of mind. For a second, I thought she was gonna. Yeah.
酸っぱいじゃん
Oh shit!
姫
Did you hear the
shit.
squelching noise? And here's the shot from the trailer. Yep.
Oh,
I just thought these were individual bodies when we watched the
God,
trailer.
I fucking hate
God.
her.
His
Holy
heart.
shit!
Wait, it wants Pachita.
Yeah!
It wants Pachita. Why the fuck does it want Pachita?
Hey! Let's go! Nice one, Joe!
God, it feels good to be a gangster.
Wow, wow. Shut up! Fucking shut up!
I don't necessarily blame her too much. She's like Zenitsu. She is
okay.
refusing him to use the sword. It must be a one. Okay, maybe
使えば外には出られる
it must be like if you use that, you die.
契約で
The pact is that it takes
かな
that.
り減るの
Oh!
I mean, we have no reason. Oh wait, no, it's a contract. You'd have to. Ooh!
Ow.
Ah!
Ow.
Ah! That's like a lung. Ah!
That's
Holy
once or twice.
shit, Aki.
俺一人じゃ銃の悪魔を殺せないんだ奴を殺すには立ち向かう機会のあるデビルハンターが
All right, if I'm Denji, I'm like, all right, Aki, you're anything you need. Like,
血の魔人なんだろうられるか
I was
oh,
just gonna say,
interesting.
I was gonna ask her if she can.
All in her own blood.
Like, can you
you're-
plug it?
So you're like,
'Can you not plug it with your blood?
死んだら飯を作る人間がいなくなるからなやってやるわ
And this
I
is
was
her.
about to
This is her, like,
oh. Don't break down! Don't break down!
yep.
And she's so fucking tired of this shit. Oh,
Come
Time
on,
to go to
Aki just
work.
took a knife for you.
Time to go to work.
殺すから
Yeah, I'm not gonna go down smooth.
銃まだ忘れてねえからな
yeah.
Like,
ガツさん
okay.
あるのか
Have you any plan to win? I adore the way she
I'm
talks.
just gonna turn. I'm just gonna get.
シレソ
Oh, they haven't seen it.
なんだか知らねえが俺のチェーンソーにビビっ
So I'll give it to him.
悪魔攻撃を受けた時に
Yeah, it feels pain. So if I just
Yeah.
jump down its throat,
So
the
just go
saws
down and
ablazing.
just start
傷が死にたくない
spasming out.
Yeah, this is an endurance test.
てめ
Let's do
え
it.
をかばいやがって余計なことすんじゃね
Hey, I'm kind of surprised about that too,
え
but
作んのもううんざりなんだよ
yeah, I'm tired of having debts.
外出れたら貸し借りなしだからな
Here we go! It's morphin' time! It's like the Incredible Hulk. You're like, and that's the episode. Son of a whore.
No, don't.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, this is so.
Fuck.
I'm already
Yep.
driving and
I'm
grooving.
after painting.
And we got a lot to talk about in this one. Not probably quite as much as last time, but a lot. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bop, bop.
This is good. Hats off to Joe, by the way.
Yeah!
You figured it out. Good job, Joe.
Nice one,
The
Joe!
power of the outro compels
Yeah.
me.
Eternity! So, Gabe,
Yep.
now we just need you with, Sato.
Mine's different. Mine's a little different. It was so funny. There was a comment that was right in our last My Hero video. Someone was asking, "What's this whole deal with Gabe's dream?" And someone had replied, and they're like, "Yeah, he had a dream that Dabi killed Sato." And they're like, "Ah, okay."
Pochita on the frames!
Uh,
Oh! Ooh! Oh! What was that?
that was Makima
Yeah.
hugging Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Dude.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, that is Makima. That's the scene from the first episode. Is Makima hugging Denji as Chainsaw Man?
Hmm.
So a lot of the outro was
Hmm.
them kind of traversing the back rooms, but there was still a lot of stuff in there.
Specifically, what I want to check out is one of the other picture frames. Okay, so episode starts, and we are in the back rooms. People are freaking out, can't get anywhere. We are stuck. It's not an infinite. It's not like the back rooms itself, where it's an infinite area.
You're just stuck on that floor.
You're stuck on that floor.
Yeah.
There's food that was left over from when people escaped, so it's not like its own dimension. Originally, at least. This is how this room was at 8:18. So
Hold on, I just want you keep talking. I just want to search something.
so we have all the food, all the water, all the electricity that was at this time.
Yeah.
This is very much a Mugen Train scenario, where kind of actually almost both, not quite in terms of like the dream power, mostly the train, but the dream in that we are in a different
itself.
dimension.
The building is the Eternity Devil. They are in its stomach instead of like moving around its spine.
That might be more figurative. In like, you are in my, you are in my bowels, like you're in my pit, like there is no escaping me. Like, although it could be literal, like he is like actually the building.
It made me just think though for a second because the clock is 8:18, and I was just wondering like if they're just doing that because that's the most amount of 8s they could get on a clock, just so they could say like,
Well, I was
oh,
thinking if you flip
infinity-
it over, it's like infinity over infinity or something.
which is undefined.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah, that's what I just
These
searched up. That's what I just
These
double checked.
people.
That's what I just
These
double checked. I'm like,
people,
yeah,
man.
it's undefined.
Look
Yep.
at these people.
Look at them trying to be all cute and shit.
Well, hey, this
Can't get
level
past the
this
engineer.
level of stuff is how Joe got the Eternity Devil. All right, so like this is why we do things.
This is why we roll.
No,
Um,
you guys read the manga. Shut up.
This is
Be smarter. Be more
Watch
like us.
outros.
we got this episode was mostly dedicated to the relationship between Himino and Aki.
Yeah.
Which is a really nice one. I really like their relationship. I can, again, with the exception of Makima, everybody, like, you can kind of get everybody for the most part.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was not expecting Aki to take that knife.
Me
I was-
neither.
He
I was expecting him to
understands.
want to stop them, but like out of like he's my partner, like I'm in charge of him, I can't let that happen. But no, it's he has.
I can't do this. He
Not
has,
only
he
can
has
I
to
not
help
do
me.
this by myself, but he's got the guts to do it. Like he will help me. Like,
He's
do
got
this.
that screw loose.
He's got the
He's
battle
that
of
screw-
dreams,
Yeah,
baby.
He's got that
He's
screw
got a
loose.
screw
He
loose.
fought the bat and the leech.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Powers.
And I really hope this affects Denji's view of Aki. Like,
I mean, it did. I
clearly
think
it
it did
did,
a
where
little
he's
bit.
like, I owe you. Like, he understood that I owe you. Like, I'm in debt to you, and I hate being in fucking debt. I spent my entire life in debt. Fuck that. So I'm gonna jump in that mouth pit and rip it apart with chainsaws.
Well, no, his life still is in debt.
Square.
To Pachita.
True.
It's like his whole life is purpose of him being able to see his dream so Pachita can see it.
And it is nice. Now, obviously, we almost certainly still will. But the kind of meme with Aki is like, oh, he's on the revenge plot line. Like, that's his character thing. Where it's like, I want to kill the Gun Devil to avenge my family. And we're like, oh, look, it's Sasuke. It's that character.
Sasuke.
But, and while he still is, and again, not to say that's a problem, I like how, you know, Himino is like, you know, I get slapped all the time. People hate me. It's just part of the job. And Aki's like,
nah.
fuck that bitch. Like, I'm gonna put gum in her hair. Like, yeah, like, and again, he doesn't make this grand, like, how dare you. He just walks up, sticks it to her back, and then goes back. He's like, I didn't like how she talked to you.
I have an important job to do.
It just, it makes Aki seem very much human. Like, and so, I really liked that. Also, Aki picked up his smoking habit from, Himino.
Yep.
There's definitely something going on there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, we definitely have seen it, like, in the intro, like, they have a...
It might be kind of like a Riza Hawkeye Roy Mustang thing, where all of the feeling and connections there, they just don't act on any of it.
Yeah.
Where...
It's like purely professional here.
Yeah, we're partners. We're not gonna do anything. But I would literally rip my head off for you. Like, like, shit. So, I don't want to jump around too much, but the sword. So whatever that is apparently will take life off of his, off his lifespan.
It does a lot of damage. Yeah.
And which is something that
a lot of damage.
Funny enough, I actually talked to Quill about that when we were, I was showing him our reaction, and I was talking about like, he brought up the concept where it's like, is it only because we were talking about Himino and her loss of eye for a permanent boon. And it's like, I guess, could you possibly take, like, years off of somebody's life or something? Can you, take somebody's, emotion? Like, can you make somebody, like, can you take away somebody's, like, empathy in a deal? Like, what is the limits on a contract? And I like how we got some of that part answered.
Does that mean Aki has more than one contract?
Maybe. It might be...
I didn't know.
Well,
is that possible?
I don't see why it wouldn't be possible.
I was just about to say that. I don't see why it couldn't. But...
And I don't know, maybe somebody a long time ago, it is a sword after all, maybe somebody a long time ago made a contract with this devil, and the criteria of the contract is that they're bound to the sword. And maybe that sword's just been passed on. So maybe there was a... well, I guess there already is a loss if you use it, but maybe it's more of the contract was made by this other person, and the attributes of the contract list that whoever wields the sword, non-defined, has the drawbacks and boons applied. So maybe he doesn't even technically have the contract made, who knows?
It makes me think, like, if there was a specific order to his contracts that he did, of like Fox and then the sword thing, because like maybe if it's the more contracts you have, the more severe the contract is, the subsequent one. So like, as a Fox, it's just like
more
something that he sacrifices, like a piece of flesh or blood or hair or whatever. But that one, the next one is like, oh, it takes like life from you.
I think it's
like,
on an individual
it becomes
scale.
more severe.
I think it's on an individual.
Like maybe just each individual devil, just strength wise, like
it's
the
like,
power of it, you know, the greater, like Kurapika, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, where it's
that
like, okay,
ability.
So you want this really, really powerful ability of mine, and you want to be able to call me at any point in time you want.
Dude, that totally makes sense. Oh my god, bro! Why else would he have the sword? He did this contract so he could eventually use it against the Gun Devil.
Yeah, very much
Duh.
Kurapika-esque, you know?
Duh.
Empire time.
He did it so he could eventually face down the Gun Devil and do it. And use whatever this ability is.
And...
Duh.
Again, Himino and him are so close that the moment he suggested even using it... And again, it's not like I was even thinking it's like, oh, what if it's a one and done? You use it and you die. It was not even that. It's like, no, it'll take years off his life. No.
She said
no.
significant amount of years too.
What would you consider a significant amount of years? I would consider that like
10 plus.
Yeah, I would say 10.
10 plus.
I'll
I didn't
back
even
it
consider.
down.
I didn't even consider. Like,
I was consider
8
5
years.
plus is
Yeah, like
significant
8 to
amount.
10. Yeah.
You go from living to your 70s to living to your 60s.
60s.
That's
that's a lot.
That's a
Well,
lot.
like, it's also proportionate to how long you might live in the first place. Say if I'm only gonna live till 30, that's
Yeah.
a third of my life gone.
Yep.
You know?
Comorbidities, everyone.
And so yeah, Himeno, she fucking like gripped him. Which, by the way, there was a shit ton of arms and shit there. So
No, it was one arm. It was just really long.
Like it was like a snake going around.
It
Either
was
way,
just a really
it's
long
not
arm.
like she has mage hand where it's like I have the literal
Yeah,
ghost's
it's not
arm.
just the hand and the forearm. No, it's the whole.
Which I guess
it's
we
the
could have kind
hand.
of like inferred when she
Yeah.
attacks the Eternity Devil. But I could have been just like, oh, it's just got a like, you know, it's really strong. It rips out big chunks of its hair.
Yeah, that sounds kind of nutty. Just like just
So the
ripping off
only way
flesh.
to kill the Eternity Devil is by destroying its heart.
Well,
I feel like that goes for
right
any
now,
devil.
I really like this idea because I was kind of thinking about this, but I figured it was it wasn't really an option. But yeah, it did feel pain, and like we know, like devils aren't like, you know, phantoms where like they just can kind of persist forever. They have limits, like, so can you imagine, like, you know, you you think we're the ones trapped in here, huh? Like, where are you gonna run? Where are you gonna run? Like, you know, Denji's going in there, chaining the fucking hell, like, just ripping him up. Fucking Himeno's at a distance, just using fucking grabbing chunks off.
Yeah.
It's like, I can do this all day, can you? Like, you know.
Yeah, because they made a very specific point. Like, I find it interesting. What are the implications of Denji?
I know,
Because
okay. Yeah.
Why
does
does
he
it
want
want him dead?
He said
It said,
he
I
wants
want
the
his
chainsaw.
heart.
Not
It
just
wants his
that.
heart.
Not just
Wants
that.
his
but
heart.
think about this scenario. They were tricked to come here. They were lured. And I brought this up. We didn't get all, like, because at this point we were already out of time, so we didn't get time to elaborate on it. Because remember, they were like, because on the 8th floor you're stuck, you're trapped forever. But they found dead devil hunter bodies. How could you do that? It was a trap laid for them. And in this episode, I'm pretty sure they say, it's like, I've never heard of a devil, like, doing something like this. And something that I talked with, I might have even brought it up in the reaction, but I know I talked with Quill about it, is that, what if those people in the intro, like the Edward Elric looking girl and the person to the left, right before we see the gun devil parts, what if they are going around for whatever motive that might be, and they are trying to lure devil hunters out, they're trying to power up devils, and they are giving out devil flesh bullets.
Gun flash.
Yes. Like, so, I wanted to, like, the reason why I was, like, so upset, because there's a lot to talk about there in terms of motivation, what could possibly
They're like,
happen.
but like,
It seems,
wants.
yeah, it wants Denji.
It wants Pachita. Because it said it wants his heart.
Well, it wants Pachita and Denji.
I mean,
Infinite
Infinite
Denji for
Pachita's now his heart.
Yeah,
Pachita's
it
now
wants
his heart.
it wants Denji for Pachita. Yeah.
I mean, Infinite Chainsaws.
Why?
Infinite Chainsaws sounds pretty bad.
Well, is that how that
I don't
works?
think. I don't think it's they combine by. They just get more powerful. At least, but they don't really. Do they cannibalize each other? We went over this, didn't we?
Yeah, they do, but they don't like to. They just
Yeah, because they don't
they
taste good.
They can eat because fucking the Bat Devil, you know, fucking Gogurted Denji, you know, just squeeze.
Yeah, and he was like, ugh, it tastes
Yep.
bad.
Yeah. Blech.
And he didn't like get chainsaw abilities. Now maybe it's like Attack on Titan where you gotta eat the whole thing. But I wouldn't imagine that, because then we would be seeing a lot more devils probably wanting to cannibalize each other. If it's just like not only do I get the powers that all entail with the Bat Devil, but now I get all the powers that entail with the Leech Devil. Now I get all the powers that entail.
Okay,
with...
so if it's not a case of wanting more power,
what if he was told to do it?
or Other
Maybe
option
it's
B,
all
it's to
Makima,
remove
too.
a threat.
Maybe.
Did Makima
Also,
set
like
this
you know,
all
like you
up?
said, like told by somebody to do that.
Did
Devil
Makima set
Society.
this all up?
Devil
Devil
Society.
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 what
Hachida
were
was
you saying,
hurt
Jay?
when
I said,
Hachida
do you
was.
think Makima set this all up?
I don't. Well,
It seems like it seems like a Devil Society thing.
it is.
It might be a
It is a
Devil Society.
little convenient that the moment Makima brings up
What the fuck did they want with Denji?
gun flesh and how it's tracking properties, we go to a gun flesh location and
That doesn't.
it's
The
a
gunflesh didn't even
trap.
react.
the trap.
The gunflesh stopped reacting.
It stopped reacting after they
After
got
the
into the trap, which means that somebody or something, it could be the Eternity Devil, had a bullet and it was waiting somewhere else for them to fall into the trap. Carrot and stick.
Or
style.
because they said they were in its stomach, so that just means it had nowhere to point because it was everywhere.
Not necessarily. Again, this could be more of
remember
like a
I was saying it
metaphysical
might have been a
thing. It
metaphor-
could be
yeah.
metaphorical
I
or
brought
in
that
my
up,
stomach.
and he was like, "Oh no, maybe
Um,
he's not actually. They're not actually in the stomach."
And even then, I could also see it if like you were legit like in it. I could also see it like just circling, like it's all around. It's moving. It's attracted to everything around it. Because if you put a negative side magnet in a circle of positive magnets, it doesn't just stay still.
Well, it would, because it'd be pulled evenly in all directions. It'd be
fair enough.
suspended. It'd be suspended in the middle.
But I'm more willing to bet that somebody used a bullet or a fair amount of flesh to attract it. For what purpose? Who knows? But on the Makima side of things, in terms of could this have been a setup from Makima, it is a little convenient. However, I feel like if Makima wanted Denji dead, there would have been significantly easier ways to do it and still remain like anonymous from it.
Yeah. Well,
Hell,
also,
she
but
could have
said
killed him right away.
But she wants his help though, to kill the Gun Devil.
True, and she did say that she's very interested in Denji, but everything we've heard from Makima has been to somebody else. We haven't gotten any internal monologue. She hasn't said anything in private. Everything she's said and done has been in the company of other people. So it could be that might not be her definitive take on things. Though that would not be my first guess, is that Makima set this up. Now, before he seemed very, very interested in like Denji specifically with the idea of Pachida. I was thinking, what if maybe this is a way to say lure Makima out, like remove like pawns, or maybe like, oh, if she loses Denji, she might be forced to go out. Maybe she's kind of like Gojo in this world, where it's like, okay, if we want to do fucking anything, we gotta get rid of Makima. But this definitely seems more pinpointed at Denji / Pachida. Another thing I thought of, but doesn't make too much sense, I got rid of it, was the idea of like, what if this is kind of like he has a piece of the gun flesh, Denji does, like in him, like Pachida did. But if that was the case, I'm sure would have gone to him, right?
Yeah, or also remember, like, Devil Society, like, I remember way back when episode 1, like, because Pachida was hurt when Denji found him.
Yeah.
Was he, like, outcast from Devil Society?
Yeah, we also talked about...
Do devils, like, just hate chainsaws?
Well, we also
Is
talked
that
about, like,
just a thing?
What if this is, like, not its usual form, Pochita? It, like...
Is it saying, like, maybe that this is, like, an abomination? Like, for devils? Like, that... Because fiends are one thing, devils are another, but Denji's something completely different.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of that.
That's what I was saying, like, because he's in a...
Maybe it's because of what Pachita did, that it wasn't done before, and it has caused Denji to become something completely different, and that maybe they're like, oh, we see that, maybe it'll do something.
How would it know?
For us? Maybe higher up devils. The people behind the wall. The
Are the
fucking
people behind the
Yeah.
wall in leagues?
the Promised Neverland individual guys that are feeding
The League of
the
Devils.
orphans, the people who are
The
feeding
people behind the
orphans,
walls does sound like a secret, like, cult organization. That's
The people
like,
behind
the
the
shadow
wall.
government. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
we are
Maybe
Over the
that-
garden wall.
Like,
Maybe-
Dude, it's
probably
over
that.
the garden wall.
Maybe
oh my
those
God,
people,
it's
or
the
whether
beast.
those are whether that is a government or some primordial devilish entities, they probably see Denji and they're like,
For what
"That's
reason?
not
Why would
supposed
they?
to happen. That's a
Would they?
problem."
Why would they care that much?
I don't know. I'm saying it's a theory.
No. I'm not like questioning you. I'm just
But
bringing that
why?
question out. Yeah.
What exactly?
I
That's my
mean,
point.
the
What
why-
why
care
could
so
just
much
do
simply
they care
be that
about the
there's-
Chainsaw Devil?
It probably isn't because specifically of the Chainsaw Devil. It could just simply be there is literally no one else like Denji,
And is that
scares them.
is that
scares them.
dangerous? Is it like abhorrent to them? Like how dare a human take on the vestige of a
Either
devil?
that-
Are they
or they
afraid
see
of what
it
he
as-
can do?
Either that, or or they might see him purely as just a threat to devil.
I mean, he did fuck up the bat.
Yes,
Pretty easy.
but the gun was 1.2 million in 5 minutes. So,
True.
Unless they know more about Denji than Denji does.
oh, they certainly do.
yeah,
I'm-
so
I'm-
then that's probably why they're afraid. They probably see Denji in the, like as soon as Pachita like combined with Denji, they saw like Denji's whole like character arc, and they're just sitting there drinking their coffee and like, what the fuck? And then like, you know what I mean? And
Stop
they're like,
this, stop this right now.
Yeah.
Reginald. Yes, Theodore. It wasn't the chainsaw devil dealt with a bit ago?
I believe
yes,
so.
Theodore, of course. We dealt with that problem with great precision. But on the list of devils, it says that his light has lit back up. Excuse me. Like, why? That's preposterous. Like, no.
They
See it for
Devil
yourself.
Society.
Like,
yeah, they
By
might simply
Jove.
they might see him as a threat. they probably know. I'll say they because we still don't know what they are.
Yes, the ever ominous they.
Yeah, they know what he could do, and they may either. I think it's more reasonable to say that they probably see him as a threat more than as an abomination devil, because Devil Society doesn't seem like a very religious thing.
Well, not just like
Why not?
religious, but also could be like a pride thing. Like, how dare
Maybe.
you? This is abhorrent. Like, you know. But even then,
But would only the primordial?
if
Or
this
or would all
is
devils
like,
feel that way?
well, if this is a, you know, those behind the wall kind of people puppeteering the strings, would they need to do this? Would
Yeah,
those
they
behind the
just do
wall
it
need
themselves.
to do this? Yeah. Like,
Well,
or
it's just
maybe
about-
they can't act on the material plane, whatever. Like, maybe they have to be
Or
indirect.
they're making this a matter to be covert.
But why would they need to be covert?
That's the thing.
Like, maybe this is like a mafia thing. Maybe all of those who are behind the
It's
wall,
mafia.
Devil Mafia.
maybe they're all like the dons, like they're all the you know, the heads of the families, and maybe Pochita was like one of the head of the families, like
the
kids.
sweet little dog.
Yeah, and he was like, I love my little doggy. And like one of the other members of those behind the wall is like, listen, all right, you know, Death is about to go soon, all right, and Chainsaw is the one he's gonna nominate to be, you know, in charge of his territory. And we can't let that happen. So we're gonna put a hit out on the Chainsaw, but we can't let him know that we did it. All right, so like you see what I mean? As fun as that does sound, I have my reservations on they who are behind the wall interacting quite yet.
Good devils
Yeah.
instead of good
good-
fellas.
I'm the good devil. The god devil.
So why the chainsaw? Why does he want to eat him? And for what purpose could they be drawing drawing him out? Like, well, okay, shit. I'm starting to remember what I was gonna bring up with the how do they know? In terms of not just that Denji has Pochita in his heart, he's got that dog in him, like he's got the chainsaw, but that he's working with public safety and he has access to bullets.
So you think obviously inside people at public safety are telling this to higher up devil society?
Maybe. Shit! Okay, alright, I just thought of something entirely different. But, for this, and I'll get to that, I gotta write it down. Alright, so we could have, like, a spy. We could have a traitor among us. But, like, don't you, again, it seems like just a little convenient? Like, the moment Denji gets access... Well, I guess it's not necessarily because Aki would have had access to it entirely. It might just be convenient timing, but that doesn't necessarily dictate, like, nefarious goings-ons. What... Okay, so, kind of a grander thing. If this is somebody... Because obviously they were set up. Were they set up by the Endless Devil? Or was the Endless Devil the trap?
Eternity.
The Eternity Devil. The Endless was the Eternity Devil was he put there by the person who laid the trap?
Yeah, because it makes me think. I doubt the Eternity Devil would always be on the 8th floor of this one apartment complex.
Or well, he couldn't have been because there were people here at one point.
Yeah.
Like that's what they said. Like there was food here from the people who left in a rush. But my point being, did the Eternity Devil, or not my point, but did the Eternity Devil set this up? Or was he placed here? Maybe with the promise of getting Denji.
Anything was lying about eating him?
No, not necessarily. It could be
he was lied to.
No, I'm saying...
Or no,
I'm literally
asking,
asking,
hey,
did the Eternity Devil set this up? Is this his operation, or is he a
set this
player?
up, or did he get set up? Yeah.
Not even like set up, like tricked. More of like a, hey, we need somebody for that, like a hired gun, basically. Was he? Yeah. Was he the asset for this operation, or the architect?
Know. I have no idea.
Well, I'm not assuming that we would know, but let's say he isn't. All right. Next question: is the person who set this up a person or a devil?
Person. I think it's a person.
Okay, let's go with it's a person. Why?
Makima.
Well, Makima's not a person; she's a devil. Obviously, I'm calling that shot right now. She's got eyes, man, eyes. Anyways, but if it is a person, why? What motivation would somebody have for fucking around in a world filled with devils? Because this is a question I had to ask myself when I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen. What the fuck do the cursed entities want? Like, what's their motivation? What's their goal for trying to res Sukuna? It's like, because they can't fuck. I don't think they need to eat. Like, what's money good for them for? Like, these are pretty easily definable things for, you know, like, I want to rule the world. So, like, why would a devil... Or why would a person fuck around in this world?
And find out.
For fun?
For fun? Maybe.
It may be just for fear.
For fear, growing power. But to what end?
Does there have to be one?
No, power for the, like...
Because they obviously can't get rid of all humans, because that's their power supply.
That's
so
their power supply.
If everybody dies, and devils, at least their strength goes away.
Maybe they just simply enjoy fear. And it's like, we want everyone to be afraid forever.
They simply enjoy fear, they want people to be afraid forever. But is there not simpler ways to do that? We could just, especially, because I have a theory that the gun devil is actually dead.
Maybe it's a life essence thing.
I have a theory that the gun devil is actually dead. But if he's not, if it's about fear, couldn't he just, like, every once in a while, when people start to rebuild and start to gain a little more confidence, couldn't he just, 5-minute run to target and, recharge everybody's immediate fear of everything? That would rise the fear of devils across the board. So, if it's about fear, would there not be easier ways? Because this seems targeted. It seems planned. Like, and it's small scale, right? Like, at least comparatively. We want Denji for something. We have to have some kind of plan to do it. And it's not large scale. What could possibly be?
I don't know. I don't think we don't have enough information.
I think it has something to do with those two people we see right before we see the bandoliers in the.
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten introduced to them yet.
Yeah.
In the intro.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! You know what we don't see? Okay, hold on. I'm actually going to that part in the intro. Hold on a flippin' minute.
Bro, we see Aki with the sword out in the intro.
Oh, we do? Mm-hmm. Where?
We see the
like,
tip of the blade.
Like when they're fighting the donut. And then, Denji gets grabbed by the chain links and thrown.
Shit, if that's the case, damn. Well, there goes that theory. Because I was going to think, do we see, did we ever see Blade Devil in the same room with Aki? But because we see, was it Aki power, Denji power and the Blade Devil jumping into that well in the opening. So I was wondering if, maybe he pulls the sword and he, gets the power of a devil for a bit.
No, you see him sit out.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. But... yeah, so obviously, this was more of my big diatribe here on motivation and stuff wasn't necessarily because we have answers. It's more what we should be looking out for. Why, obviously this was planned. What could possibly be somebody's motivation for doing something? We don't have the answers for that yet. We could speculate all the live long day, but I want you guys really, applying this thought process to scenes in the future. But, alright, so, moving on. Aki and the swordy deal. That's pretty neat, right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't... Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Again, so, when did he make that contract, you think? Because he doesn't have the sword initially. I guess it would have to be, sometime before, obviously, he met Denji. But let's see. Kobeni! She stabbed people, she's freaking out.
I fucking hate her. She sucks.
She's basically Zenitsu.
She's worse than Zenitsu. At least Zenitsu didn't stab Tanjiro or Inosuke. He would just cry.
Hey,
hers is even more obviously it's a different anime style between the two, but that's just with her. That was annoying.
We got her origin.
It's sad, annoying, gross, and infuriating.
They both kind of have a similar reason for being in their organization. Zenitsu was heavily in debt, and it was paid off by his grandfather, or was his father. Either way, and then he was like, "All right, I'm gonna pay it off, but you have to be trained to become a demon slayer, which is a job where everybody dies. Everybody dies in it. Have fun." Go get him, sport. And then Kobeni was like, yeah, we didn't have enough money for both of us to go to college. My parents chose my brother. They forced me to get a job. It was either this or a prostitute.
Classic.
And I chose the one with dental. And so she wasn't here out of any drive to kill devils. She's not here to help her community and her species. Is I had no choice. I'm not here for I am here because I had no choice. And come on, a little slack to be cut. If I was in the back rooms with a giant face wall that wanted to eat me and were my friends, I wouldn't stab one of you guys, but I would be like, I am not in a pleasant state of mind at the moment.
No, I don't blame her for not being in a pleasant state. She's just annoying. I hate characters that cry. It's shut up. You're supposed to be an anime. Stop being real. Shut up. Get over it. Get over it. Okay?
Real people don't cry. But
yeah, again, she tried stabbing her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She broke down.
Yeah, she tried stabbing Arai because she was like, no, Power must be responsible for this. And Power was like, no.
Powers was amazing throughout this entire...
I'm simply just getting a Nobel Peace Prize. We must get out of here.
Powers was perfect throughout this entire episode.
Yeah, Power has a plan. I will win the Nobel Peace Prize, and this will be my stepping stone to running for Prime Minister. I will.
Joe
win
actually
in a
had this
landslide.
interesting theory about the reason why she talks the way she does, and how it's that the devil that took over her body is like
Really old. Yeah, that's
Like
exactly what I was thinking.
from like Shakespearean-ish
no,
times.
that's exactly what I was
and
thinking.
that's
Yep,
why
mhm.
she talks.
Which
the way
should be
she
really
does.
funny. Like,
Mhm. Oh no, yeah, that was my first thought too. The devil that took her over, because it's not like all devils talk
And
like
then
that.
it's just, and that the devils just jump from body to body and such.
Yeah, so that makes perfect sense to me.
I was like, yeah, I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
Okay. I'm going to bring up something. I'm not. Should I make this? Fucking Arai. I thought he was gonna die. Thought he was gonna get stabbed. He had a little bit of a panic attack. All right. That was
did.
something that happened.
yeah, he locked himself in the room, was just having a panic attack. Like everything is fine.
Which makes sense. I
Everything
mean,
is
like
fine.
those two are the newbies.
Yeah, but then fucking
Denji be like, I sleep.
what was the? Why am I blanking on her name?
Kobeni?
The
Himeno?
Himeno?
Himeno, yeah, but then she
Himeno.
broke down, and
Well, she broke down because the person she cares about most in the world was just stabbed in the lung.
No,
Like-
it was before that. No, it was before that. When she started crying, she started crying before he got stabbed.
When?
No.
Yeah, she did.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
No.
Was it after?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
broke down after.
Because she
Seeing-
was like, I don't know what to do and stuff.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
she was asking Aki. He was like, Aki, please, like, we need to do something, please help. After he, was doubled over in pain because he was just stabbed.
It was like her composure broke after Aki, because like you seemed like in this relationship. She's like, "Yep, I'm chill because Aki's on it, and I trust
Okay,
him."
no, it was after he.
But seeing Aki in that stage, she's like her composure then broke.
It's like, because
That's what
again,
I'm
that's
saying,
throughout
I
the
was
entire
like-
episode. Throughout the entire episode, everybody else was freaking out except for the two crazy shitheads.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And it's like, "Nah, I'm okay. Aki's got this. Like, it's gonna be easy." And then the nicotine.
That's an
helps.
indirect kiss. Give
Yeah.
it back.
They got really close. Like Aki, who does not seem the type, just walked up this close to her fucking
He's like,
face. It was
give
like,
me the smoke.
"Hey, give me a smoke." I thought they were gonna like fucking like just take it from her fucking mouth. Like,
Yeah, what's from the smoking end?
Yeah.
Put that in his mouth.
Yeah. But I mean, they clearly have a very, very strong relationship. And her devil power really cool. Yada yada yada. Okay. So I have a theory.
Wait,
or at least
Denji said that the devil is afraid of his chainsaw, and that's why.
well, yeah,
he
because
said-
it fears it get hurt. It can get hurt.
Pain.
Yeah.
That's the
and
thing. They want him dead, so it's easy to just eat him.
Oh.
They're
Yeah,
having
'cause-
them kill it, so
yeah,
he
that's
doesn't
why
have
he's
to
like
deal with
going,
them.
"You kill it, and I'll let you free," instead of
And I'll let
try
you
to kill
go.
it myself.
Maybe
Because
the
it's not like
primordials
Denji
are-
can run anywhere.
Maybe
No.
the primordials are also scared of chainsaws.
I'm not laughing because I think you're wrong. It's just a hilarious thought. I am darkness. I have been around since Unga and Bunga. That
Thing.
that motor
It
is
scares
hitting
me.
a toothed metal thing really fast. I don't like the noise. I don't like this. I don't like how fast it's going. I don't like that it cuts stuff. It just skeeves me out, man. No,
It just shows like Zeus, like that thing, but it scares me. It just shows Pachita just smiling in the corner.
This I'm okay
cutting
with.
a tree.
This terrifies me.
You're on there. But
This is the only thing I've ever seen that terrifies me.
Pochita leaves the room. Anyways, so this is more of kind of like a what if off of a theory I already have. So one of those theories is that Makima is a devil.
Mm.
What if Makima is contracted? Like, what if somebody gave up, like, their life to contract, say if Makima is a devil, to the organization?
Is the organization a devil?
I don't want to go any deeper into this layer.
What?
To this onion.
What?
No, I don't think the organization is on. It's like Alucard, Like, what if Makima is like Alucard from Housing? Where it's like, oh, I'm contracted to this organization. Like...
But the organization would have to give up something or to use their power.
Exactly. What if they, like... Because this is the government, baby! Like, what if they did, like, a whole Amestris, you know, 5th laboratory thing? Where it's like, how many bodies? How many do you need?
Like sacrifice so she can just kill a devil or some shit.
No, like...
Just, like, cap it.
We need power. Not power the person, power the concept. They say that every time. And, it's like, we need firepower. We need a deterrent. Like, we need somebody who can, you know, get the job done. We'll make a contract with somebody, and we'll keep them around permanently, you know? And because you can't violate a contract. If you violate a contract, you die. Like, so that right there immediately cements, like, I would trust a contract wholeheartedly. Because devils don't want to die, I don't want to die. And it's confirmed. You will die. So, boom, right there. That explains... Well, at least it enforces the strength of contracts. They're not just like, a devil can't just be like, nah.
See, now what do you think she's contracted with?
No, Makima's the devil. Because she got fucky eyes. What if somebody, like, at the higher up position killed a shit ton of people?
Doesn't it have to be that you sacrifice something?
Well, again, what if the founder of this organization sacrificed his entire life? Every year that he was going to live is now a year Makima gets, but has to be here working.
Ooh, that's an interesting thing.
But I guess that'd be I guess it'd be finite no matter what anyways, but...
And again, what if... Can contracts get passed along? Like, can somebody take ownership of a contract?
Well, I'd say a contract ends when one of the people dies.
Okay.
It seems how it is. Like, you know, it's broken. Say once Aki dies, and Fox Devil can, you know, go wherever off. Or does that mean?
What if Makima was contracted and her thing is she has to kill the gun devil?
Let me finish. Does that mean the Fox Devil can be contracted with several people?
Ooh, yeah. If a human can have multiple contracts with multiple devils, can a devil have contracts with multiple people? Well, shit. No, I don't. I mean, maybe, but the logistics of it, because I'm sure in every contract it's listed, you can't kill me. So if two people have a contract with the Fox Devil, and one of them goes kill the other person, the Fox Devil dies immediately, because it can't kill the other person because of the contract, and then it disobeys the other person.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to make that contract in the first place, so it would just be a void contract.
It would be like, oh, I guess the Fox Devil would be like, no, sorry. Can't.
No, that contract can't work out anyway.
Or maybe in the contract it stipulates you can have me kill anybody but this person.
They put this person.
Yeah, like maybe that's like, is it like literally like a fucking like? Can you get lawyers on this shit? Right, like written out, like
get the fine print out, like, the nice paper sign here.
Or is this more of like a you know, kind of like a, well, here I'm gonna verbally say the shit out loud and we're gonna shake on it and then hopefully we'll remember all the clauses. Like, is it like, or is this like a, you know, like a Mephisto Satan type shit where it's like, well then, let's sign here. Like, can you, like,
won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. So, what if Makima is a contracted devil to the organization? And maybe what if... well, because it's not like... you can't force a devil to sign a contract, can you?
Why not?
No. I mean,
Or, I guess, yeah, maybe the contract...
I mean, if you could put it... Well, in this case, you could put the other person in... It's like chess. You could put them in a situation to make them do that contract.
Again, what if they were like... They put Makima, whatever devil she is, if she is one, in check. And she had no way out. Like, they put her in checkmate. And it's like, alright, we're gonna kill you. Or you can work for us, which is a very, very, very similar proposition to what Makima gave to Denji. Either I kill you, or you're my puppy. But again, what if it's like the contract is lifted once you kill the gun devil?
Still waiting for whatever Himeno said about Kobani to actually happen. Like, so she's got the moves, but she's timid. All she's done so far is stab her allies with a knife.
Hey, she
hasn't
stabbed
even
Aki.
attempted to-
All right, that's got to be some kind of like feat right there.
She
right?
hasn't
Like-
even attempted to
A restrained Aki.
She hasn't even attempted to say like what her, or even attempted to use her ability.
Well, she might not be
She-
contracted.
Yeah.
I thought all devil hunters were contracted.
No.
What are they?
I think.
Are they just
I think-
regular people then?
well, I think these guys are just like a special unit specifically. From what it seems like. Okay, we have Denji.
And they're
Special.
recruits.
We have a fiend. We have Aki, who we don't know how many fucking devil contracts he has.
Well,
we
think
have
this way,
Himeno,
If they were
devil
contracted,
contract.
they probably would have used it to try and kill Denji, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Unless there's
Are
like
these
a big
guys just
trade-off.
Are these
No.
just regular
Well,
fucking
but
people?
that would be that specific contract. Then, like, you have to kill Denji in order to like keep my power. Like, obviously, the contracts they currently had were made before Denji was a thing.
No. I'm talking about like if they already had contracts with devils, would Kobeni not have used her contract power to try and kill Denji?
That's
Now-
what you would think.
Of course, maybe she's contracted and her power isn't attack-based. Maybe there's a bunch of reasons. Maybe the loss is too great for the scenario. I'd rather just stab you with a knife. Who knows? It could also be like, hey, this is your first couple missions on the field. You don't get contracts until, you've done your 2 weeks. Like maybe you got to do a few missions with Aki, with Himeno, all these other people before you're allowed to try and make that contract. We got to see if you're fit for the field before, you make a contract with a monstrous entity from an extra plane that wants to eat human blood. So there could be a various amount of reasons that they're not contracted. And maybe they are and they just haven't used it. I just feel like this would be a pretty good big scenario where they'd be telling us.
Pull out the stops.
I feel
to,
like this would be the scenario where
survive.
people are like, all right, on the table, I can turn invisible. All right, like that's it. All right. All right, I'm in a contract with the devil of that thing that you see in the corner of your eye, but if you look at it, it's not there. Like that devil.
God, I'm just waiting for every single week the Kobani compilations of her just making noises is gonna longer and longer and longer.
I do love she's so anxious that when Himeno told her to put her hands up in double peace signs, she immediately did it. Like, please have this, like, whatever you're doing, have it work. Like she did it in a way that was like, if I do this, we will leave. It will fix the scenario. Like, and she kept her hands up there. She
was like, oh.
Totally terrified.
Like, she would have to have been told to put it down. Like, yeah, I found that quite funny. So right now, my two big kind of theory speculations, things I want the most on. I think Makima is a
Mommy
devil.
Kima.
Or at least she's
Mom Kima.
she's funky. Something's going on there. I think she's a devil. And I don't know if I fully really think it, but I do think there's an actual very strong chance that the Gun Devil is either just not functioning right now. He's not an active actor in the world right now, or is just flat out dead. Like it went out in a blaze of glory, like in its creation.
This one goes just.
Yeah, like its inception was so violent and strong that it exploded itself upon. Because I mean, it stopped moving, and we haven't seen it in 13 years. So I have that. Anything, guys? Anything else?
I got nothing else.
No.
Joe, I look forward to your analyzation of the outro while I'm at work, so you can.
I can't wait for him to call me and be like,
I figured it out.
He called me too. He called me when I was driving.
He
to
called
work.
me and he was like, Gabe, I figured it out. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, the outro. And I'm like, okay.
So what the fuck, Jesse? What are you talking about?
I can't wait for your 2 a.m. phone call.
All right.
Yes.
Guys, I analyzed the outro for 5 hours.
So you know what these are? You know what these photos are at the end of the outro? They're probably manga panels.
Yeah, that was my take.
Yeah, I thought they were first, because I saw Kobeni, I think, and she was standing alone, and I was like, oh, maybe these are all photos of their lives before
Uh-huh.
joining, but nope. Yep. Oh, yeah, we see Kobeni with the knife looking at Denji and Aki. Then we see Pochita.
Yeah, we see Denji tearing up the devil from the inside.
Don't worry, I'll analyze this anyways. Close this out, Rit. Close this out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. We're the Custodians. I'm Rep.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And this was Chainsaw Man, Season 1, Episode 6. Have a good one.
God, we've already had 6 weeks of this.